Have you ever tried eating with chopsticks? My wife and I enjoy using them together on occasion at meals, and while most of us may agree that there is some skill involved, having just one chopstick to use is not very effective. When you have the two chopsticks, you can get more food off the plate. When the two sticks work together in your hand, it makes for a better tool, does it not? Similarly, as subjects for God's kingdom, we are like a tool in the hand of Jehovah, working harmoniously together for the sanctifying of his holy name. Tonight, we'll discuss a prophecy in Ezekiel given long ago of two groups of people dispersed for ages over the earth that would be united in God's hand for a special assignment. Let's read Ezekiel chapter 37, verses 21 and 22 to confirm Jehovah's promise. That's Ezekiel chapter 37, verses 21 and 22. Then tell them, this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah says. I will take the Israelites from among the nations where they have gone, and I will collect them together from every direction and bring them to their land. I will make them one nation in the land, on the mountains of Israel, and one king will rule over them all. And they will no longer be two nations, nor will they be divided any longer into two kingdoms. In ancient past, Israel started as one nation. Jehovah soon gave his chosen people a special place to dwell together in peace. The Bible refers to this place as the Promised Land. Centuries later, the land was split, creating the two-tribe southern kingdom of Judah and the 10-tribe northern kingdom of Israel. In the south, the tribe of Judah gained prominence. Located here was the temple of Jehovah and the Davidic line of kings that God had installed. Becoming the namesake of its patriarch Joseph, the region north would be recognized synonymously as Israel or Ephraim. Why? Ephraim was the most dominant tribe in the vicinity. For these reasons, God asked Ezekiel to write the name of Judah on one stick and Ephraim on another stick to stand broadly for the two groups dwelling in the Promised Land. Ezekiel recorded the prophecy of the joining of the two sticks during a tumultuous period in history. The militant empire of Assyria was crumbling, while Babylon, famous for its idolatrous culture, was conquering and on the brink of a monumental takeover of the significant territories of the Near East, the known world of antiquity. Leaders in opposition, their armies employed a similar tactic to weaken their opponents after success in battle. Assyria's war campaigns left the northern Israelites cast out and scattered throughout their realm. Babylon's operation was responsible for removing occupants, both mighty and small, from defeated cities like those in Judah, transporting and exiling them into Chaldea. After the fall and desolation of Jerusalem, Ezekiel trumpeted good news of a glorious restoration of God's worshipers. He joined the two sticks in his hand, one for Judah and one for Ephraim, to convey the message that all of God's servants in due course would converge under one king without boundary as in earlier times. That restoration took place in 537 BCE, when representatives of Judah and Israel returned to the Promised Land to rebuild the Temple of Jerusalem. Together in their assignment to reestablish pure worship and strengthen the regular customs of their faith, no more was a division found between them. Yet Ezekiel, ever one to perform symbolic actions of future visions, was also depicting a modern-day restoration. This initially happened in 1919, when Jehovah's flock of Spirit-anointed worshipers were gathered out of the clutches of false religion, the Greater Babylon. This group denotes the stick for Judah. Judah was closely associated with the priests that served at the temple, and these 20th century Christians, a remnant of the 144,000 spoken of in Revelation, possessed the hope of life eternal as priests for God in heaven. The illustration further pointed to an important affair related to the understanding of the other sheep Jesus said he'd also bring into his fold. The last century revealed those presently serving Jehovah as the innumerable great crowd attached in partnership in company with those spiritual Jews. This means the stick for Ephraim. Progressively, this group realized their hope was for the righteous new world. We have certainly proved to be that new nation, a worldwide brotherhood of the long-awaited restoration of pure worship under the rule of God's kingdom, our promised land. Both groups cooperatively serve at Jehovah's great spiritual temple, bearing his moral standards and bearing witness of our one King and Shepherd, Jesus Christ. Thus, wherever our calling, whatever our assignment, let us remain spiritually united.